Welcome back to another episode of Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and today we're going to be going back to Scotland, and we're going to be going back to the Islay area. This is the latest release from Ardbeg, the Wee Beastie. It is a little bit younger, a little bit sharper, a little bit more, I'm going to say aggressive.
Yes.
It's not more smoky. It's just, I mean, being younger, a lot of scotches tend to start around 10 years when they start the bottle. So only being 5 years is a little bit different. And you gotta love the motto, a monster of a dram.
So this is the Wee Beastie.
This is
Do you
the
think they're
Wee
going to come out with
Beastie.
another one? It's just going to be the
Beastie?
Beastie?
Or a big Beastie?
There's
Maybe
gotta be
like a
another-
15-year, a
There's
big
got to be
Beastie.
another one. If
I-
they start off with Wee.
That's true. That's a good possibility. I don't know. At 40,
I'm putting money down that they are.
47.4% alcohol. So we got what, 84.8?
94.8.
94.8.
Again,
Pretty solid.
Most of them are 80, so
Almost.
they up the content on this one.
Yeah, so that's going to be another thing. So there's going to be a proof difference compared to most of the Ardbegs and most of the other Islas, because most of them do 80 to 84. I mean, that's a high proof at 84. But
Good for them for upping it though.
yeah,
Because I think a lot of scotches would be better if they upped it.
I think so too.
But we bring mostly bourbon.
Yeah, bourbons.
Whoa, look at the color on that one.
It's going to be like
Yeah.
5 years in a used bourbon or Oloroso sherry. So one way or the other, it's still a used barrel. It's going to be light. And I did look this one up, and I'm 100% certain there's no color added.
Yeah, well, you can
It
tell.
is not chill filtered. It is just kind of, so they just filter out for the big particulates. And then, what?
Big
Why is that
birds.
fun?
Big birds.
Particulates. Chunks of barrel. Does that work better for you? I get the smoke a little bit. For saying Ardbeg. So Ardbeg is known for the higher end of the standard Islas. That makes does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, great. So the parts per million is there. So ppm is something that you'll see a lot with Islas, and that is how much peat smoke is on the barley before they do the distillation. There are extremely aggressive ones. The Octomore is over 400 parts per million. Ardbegs tend to be 50-55 range. Lefroy is 45-ish. Lagavulin.
You got it right first.
Did I?
Time.
All right, Lagavulin, I think. That's also in that like 40-ish range. So they tend to be a little bit higher, but I remember in the tenure expression, the smoke and the brine and the medicinal came through on the nose. A lot of fruit came through once you tasted it.
The smoke definitely comes from the taste. I cheated. I went ahead and took a sample while you're talking. But
You just jumped right ahead.
yeah, I jumped right in. No, you get a little bit of it, but it's much stronger on the taste than the nose. There's a sweetness to the nose. You get a little bit of it. Can't really zero in on what it is, but there's some sweet at the end. But then once you taste it, it's
Ashy. Not just
you pick it up.
not smoky, ashy. Like it actually tastes ashy when you taste it. There's a lot of smoke. There's a little bit of there is a small fruit on the end. Nothing like the 10. The 10 came, I mean, the smoke was always there, but the fruit was so much stronger on the end of the 10.
A little bit. You can tell a little higher proof. Just a little bit.
A little bit.
It's not overpowering.
No.
It's not an ethanol like you get on a high proof
No.
bourbon. But you can definitely tell it's a little higher proof.
It's got more body to it, which is what I think we tend to.
Yeah.
Our biggest complaint with scotches is when they're coming in at the 80 to 84 proof, there's just like the body is a little lacking.
Needs a little more oomph.
Yes, the nose doesn't change much. It's a light smoke, light brine, a little bit of iodine, seawater type.
Second taste, I got more ethanol on the back end, smoke, but then it.
Wow.
Aftertaste, I pick up a little more sweetness though at the very end of the aftertaste.
It's the first note is ash. Like it's super, it's not just a smoke, it's an ashy note that comes through at the very beginning of it, which then disappears quickly. Like it's always there, but it dissipates really quickly. And then there are more of a little bit of brine, and then a little bit more of those sweeter honey malt notes do start to flow through. Not nearly as smooth as the Ardbeg 10. I really enjoyed that Ardbeg 10. That was a huge surprise for me, and I really enjoyed it.
Ardbeg for me the first time around was eye-opening.
Yeah.
The second time around, I actually really did enjoy it.
Yeah.
First time I ever like, how do people enjoy this? Second time, I was like, well, no, I can get it. I think this is good. I think, again, it's one of those.
It's a flavor profile that you need to be looking for, though.
Yep.
Ooh. All right. So I know a lot of the notes said, think of American barbecue. I just got a weird, like, burnt-in note off of that. That last pull was very much a burnt-in, more of a, like, that crispy crust on barbecue that you get every once in a while, where it's slightly burnt. That's exactly what I got. I love burnt-ins. I do. It's like one of my favorite things that when you can get a good brisket burnt-in is just amazing.
Yeah, that's smoky though at the end. It just, but there's a sweet note to it, and I'm having a really hard time picking up what it is.
It's just that malty. It's not honey though. That's what you mean. Like there is a
There's
sweet.
something, but it's not.
It's not honey. It's maybe a fruit, but I couldn't place what fruit it is. Mostly because there's. You ever grill peaches?
Yep.
Now drink that. Like a burnt skin of the peach.
I get it now because you put it in my head. Yes.
Power of suggestion is amazing, isn't it? But that's actually, I'm thinking that's kind of the feeling, like a grill, actually taking a grill and grilling peaches. It's really the only flavor I can get there is a peach, a sweeter, really sweet fruit, but grilled with like a char to it.
What else would you grill though?
I can't think of anything else.
No,
That's the first thing that came to my mind, and that's really kind of what as soon as I thought of it, that is the flavor note that I got. So I power suggested myself. I'm sure you can do that. Why not? It's really nice. I am going to say, I think the regular Ardbeg is a better drink. I liked the smoke nose, but the much sweeter finish on the Ardbeg 10. This is a little more aggressive. The 5-year, it's just not, not as well rounded.
The smoke now is turning that brine peat.
Okay.
For me at the end. Now that I've had a few sips, now it's kind of settled. The finish has definitely changed for me, and it definitely. Maybe it's because it lingers.
It does linger.
It just stick around.
There must be a very solid oil note there because it just kind of sits there. There is a little bit of so thinking of medicinal, like what is it, chloroceptin? The one that like kind of numbs your mouth, but not the green kind, not the minty kind, the yellow kind.
Like the yellow Listerine that nobody wants to
something
use.
like that. Yeah. Where it kind of numbs your mouth. There's some reminiscent of that.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but reminiscent. I'm still going to go with grilled peaches, though.
No, I get that. But, man, now that
or pears. That's another fruit.
You can grow pears.
There's a grilled pear here too. Like you could go that way too, because that's a little bit more of a. Like peach sometimes
can be overpowering.
Can be overpowering. This is a little bit more pear, where there's a flavor there of sweetness, but the grill, you overcook the pears. It's good.
Still a sweetness on the nose. That nothing once kind of sift through it, but yeah, there's still sweetness there.
Yeah. So I like the proof.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the flavor. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't enjoy that flavor or the nose off the top of it. It's not overly priced, at mid to high 40s. Mm-hmm. Not a high price for a Scotch. It's 5 years.
But I think going to this one though, you've got to like that briny, peaty, smoky. If you're not,
the same for you.
The same for you.
I think that's true for almost any Islay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Though we need to find it. There is an Islay that does not peat smoke it. And I'd love to see just the impact. I have to assume it's a lot like the Talisker, where there's the impact of just being on an island in the Atlantic Ocean, but not actually smoking it with peat. Where does that come in? I have to assume pretty sweet, but a little bit of briny.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I know there's another Islay like that. That's not what Ardbeg is. Ardbeg is all about smoking with peat.
Yep. All the way through.
Yeah, all the way through. It's good. I enjoy it. I think it's not something that it's not an everyday drinker.
No, it's not. And a number of our friends,
wouldn't touch it.
Nope, they wouldn't touch it.
Wouldn't touch it.
I know one that would. I think the rest of them would not.
Yeah.
But
totally need to bring something like this to the next Whiskey Club meeting. I swear I'm going to get somebody to start to like this outside of you and me.
We've got a few.
Yeah, it'd probably be about 50-50 of people that are cool with experimenting and people that just say, hell no.
No, I think they all would experiment to try it. I think who's going to like it is less than 50%. And I only know of 2 other people.
Okay.
Maybe 3. We talk about this off camera.
Yeah.
Who I think that's going to be.
I know. I can guess on who the 2 are. I'm not sure who the 3rd is.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. But
very solid bottle. I love the fact that they're doing something a little bit different, way more aggressive with proof, with a much younger age, so way more aggressive in flavor profiles, a little sharp around the edges compared to the regular Ardbeg, but a really fun bottle. Totally interested to see if your theory is correct and there may be a big beastie coming at some point, or
just Ardbeg
Beast. Yeah, that would be. I'd be totally interested. Yeah, I'd be down with that.
I think they are, but we'll see.
Yeah,
but I mean,
totally.
Overall, again, I think it's a solid bottle.
Yep.
I think the price point, the mid 40s, is fine
for a single malt Scotch,
and especially if you're wanting a Scotch that's higher proof.
Yeah, which does not happen often.
No, but I think overall it's a solid bottle.
Yes,
I would buy it, and again, I'm very intrigued to see if they come out with.
It'll be fun to watch. So this is a permanent release. Do they experiment maybe around Halloween of next year? Because this bottle really did start to come on the scene, I want to say August, September of 2020.
Okay. No.
So it came out just before Halloween in the States. I don't know if they do Halloween in Scotland. I don't know the answer to that one. So it was right around that same timeline I started seeing this be, more
I'm not
online.
drinking on Halloween, and I'm hoping that
the Big Beastie comes out next Halloween.
Or just the Ardbeg Beast comes out.
The Beast.
It's been fun. Again, we had it at Halloween.
Yep.
It's been fun to come back again to it. If you enjoyed it, hope you did, first of all. But if you did, we encourage you to hit the like button at the bottom of the screen.
Right down there. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we put out a new episode. Leave us a comment. Have you tried the Wee Beastie? Have you tried anything else from Ardbeg? Are you an Islay fan?
Or just Scotch in general.
Or Scotch in general?
Is there one that we should look for and do on a future episode?
Yes. So, yeah, especially that. We really would like to learn more about Scotches. I mean, we kind of more come from a bourbon background, and the whole purpose of this show was to start exploring outside of that. If you have a Scotch that we haven't done yet, love to hear from you.
Absolutely. Well, we enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. Until next episode.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.